give us a sense, Alicia, when you think of kind of that gap between your personal goals and your professional goals as it relates to how you impact leaders, how does that work for you and how would you define that?
Yeah, so it's interesting because I've done a lot of work on like my personal mission statement in the last year. And borrowing from some mentors of mine, my personal mission statement is I want to be an example of what is possible in the world. And I bring that everywhere. I bring that when I'm working with my clients. I bring that when I'm working with executives. I bring that when I'm working with colleagues at Gartner to help, more junior staff work in a new way. To be honest, you could put me at McDonald's right now and I would still try to be like, here's what is possible. This is what we could do. And that brings a light and a joy and an authenticity to me. And was kind of a surprise. It wasn't an intention, but I see it infecting others. They get excited with that too, which makes me more excited. So it's a really, virtuous cycle.
Absolutely. I mean, all of those concepts, light, joy, authenticity. I mean, we could spend hours, really breaking down those concepts. But let's pick up on the authenticity point. I believe that your authenticity is your competitive advantage. Like, I really believe that across all facets of life. So give us a sense for why you started your own life coaching firm and how you think that helps to drive your authenticity.
This is such a good question because as a woman, I feel like society has told us, you have to be this way. You have to be nice, but not too nice. You have to be smart, but not too smart. And finding your own authenticity as a woman can sometimes be challenging because it might make others uncomfortable. And so for me, when I hit that point of feeling unfulfilled, even though I checked all of society's boxes, I had to uncover, well, what do I really want? I had to break down a belief system that society had given me. And so when it came to authenticity, I didn't even know what was the authentic me until I broke that system down. And that's what life coaching gave me. And why I started it, my business, was because I wanted to bring that to other women as well who were facing the same struggle that I was facing.
How important would you say, just picking up on that point of, helping your clients engage with different struggles, right? And, as you know, Alicia, struggles come in different shapes and sizes. How do you think setting goals really helps drive the management of different struggles and challenges?
Yeah, I think goal setting is so important. I'm all about being present, and there's a school of thought that don't set, be present, don't worry about the future. But what I have found is a few things. When you set goals, one, that forces you to create a new life. Like, our brains just want to keep repeating the things we know. So if you don't set an actual goal, you will never create a new life. And I want to keep pushing myself to grow beyond where I am. So to me, that's one of the most powerful things of goal setting. And one of the things I found as I started my own journey of setting stronger goals for myself is everybody says they have a goal, right? Everyone knows intrinsically it's good. They'll say they have a goal, but everybody's goal is very high level and fluffy. It's not measurable. It's like, one day I want to have a family and be happy. But what does that mean? So I think goal setting is really important and getting very specific. So putting a timeline, using things like smart systems around goals, which a lot of executives will do. We do it at work. Do we do it for our own personal life? I think it's a pretty big gap for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's an excellent point.